What up, guys? Yeah, today we've got another winter beer coming at you as I'm seeking my favorite Christmas flavors that I have not yet come across, but I'm searching and hopefully I will find it. But today I'm getting into this Christmas ale from Breckenridge Brewery out of Colorado. Now I've kind of enjoyed some of the more recent Breckenridge beers that I've had thus far, at least as of late. So we'll see what's up with this. I haven't read anything about it. Don't know what's going on. Not even really sure what kind of beer it is, other than it's an ale and it's a Christmas ale. But let us get a pouring. You know, it looks very festive. It's got that nice red print under, like, with the different shades of green, a little bit of snow on the labeling. So, I mean, it looks very festive. I'll give them that. But anyways, got it poured. Let's get into the review, get into the smell. Getting a little bit of smoke. Kind of that, like that smokiness you'll get from a malty beer. There's a sweetness, like almost like a plum or a prune kind of thing. It definitely smells like it's going to be a malt-heavy beer. It's on the eye. Maybe a bit of raisin in there too. There's not a ton going on. It's very... I think it's very straightforward. It's definitely, I think, going to be malty. It is kind of that plumish, deeper sweetness. Where it's not super sugary, but you got that kind of more mellow fruit kind of aroma going on. Maybe a bit figgy. Fig, or, yeah, something like that. I think it smells interesting. It almost smells more like kind of a refined Oktoberfest. More than really anything else, but we'll see. I think I'll recommend it on aroma. Smells like a decent beer. I don't know how much of a Christmas ale it's getting at, but you know, I think it's gotten to the point where I'm off base with the beer than anything else because I'm obviously not finding what I'm looking for. But anyways, let's continue on, get into the taste. Definitely, you get kind of that bit of like a burnt toast tip of your tongue. Not super strong, but you do have that kind of like charred taste to it a little bit from the maltiness. A small amount of smoke. It's not heavy on smoke, but there's enough for you to know that it's there, but nothing super crazy. It's kind of low key. Sweetness, it is there. I'm getting more of like a kind of like just a dab of molasses. It's almost like you made some old school toast with, like, you know, you burnt the toast, dab molasses, you know, like old school, like Great Depression toast. Should have called that. That's what the beer should be called. Great Depression toast. Ugh. Instead, it's a Christmas ale. Oh. Ebenezer Scrooge would be proud. But yeah, I mean, it's real straightforward. There's not a lot going on. Let me get one more. Definitely more of like a dried, semi-burnt kind of bread toast thing going on. Not heavy on the smoke. Enough, a bit there. Like the toast maybe that caught on fire in your old school toaster that always electrocuted you when you pushed the thing down. So very subtle on the smoke. Dab of molasses. There might be a little bit of like a pruny raisin kind of thing. Maybe a hair of that, but there's not a ton going on. Again, this is another one of those things where I feel like this is more like an early spring beer than a Christmas beer or a winter beer. I think I just got to reestablish my what I think of a holiday beer for, because getting more of this. It's like it seems more like maybe it does seem kind of more like a natural continuation from the Oktoberfest into Christmas. You know, a little heavier, a little heartier. But I mean, that's kind of what it is. It's kind of like a heartier Oktoberfest, not as malty, not as like floral and vibrant, more like a subdued. But so yeah, I mean, it tastes fine. I mean, it's fine. I'll recommend it on taste. I'm not like overwhelmed, like ooh, this is amazing kind of thing, but it's okay. It's fine. All right, next category is value for price, and I mean, this is one of those. I believe Breckenridge is owned by Budweiser or InBev, I believe. So I mean, the price isn't that crazy. It's very minimal for, you know, one of your. I guess if I don't know, do you still call it craft? It's not independent, but for like a micro beer, it's fine. There's nothing too over the top with it. I mean, it's perfectly fine, and you won't be upset that you bought it. So yeah, I recommend it on price. Next category is distinction, and it's just okay. Right on the label, it does say malty, full-bodied winter warmer. I don't know if I'd call it a winter warmer. I feel like it is 7.1 ABV. I feel like the alcohol would need to be a little higher. It needs to be a little like warmer, you know, like you drink it and you can like feel it warming you up inside. I don't get that from this. I don't think it's really a winter warmer. I feel like it's just kind of a continuation of some of the fall beers. So I really don't see this per se as a winter beer. It's just a subtle malty beer. So it tastes fine again, but it doesn't really stand out from any of the Christmas beers I've had or holiday beers I've had so far this year. And it doesn't really stand out all that much against some just the standard malty ales you're having. So, I mean, actually, you know, I'm not going to recommend it on distinction. It just doesn't stand out. It doesn't feel anything. I mean, it is malty, but it's not. I'm not getting the winter warmer, and I don't know. I've enjoyed the last couple of Breckenridge beers I've had. It's just this one's just not quite checking off or fitting into the box that I'm looking for. So I'm not going to recommend it on distinction. Next category is drinkability, and yeah, it drinks perfectly fine for 7% ABV. It actually drinks very well for 7%. It's smooth. It's not uber heavy. Even though it is called a winter warmer, it's not something where you have to sip because it's just like it's almost like whiskey. It burns down. Perfectly fine. I think it drinks exceptionally well for the ABV, so I will recommend it on drinkability. It is a beer that you can get a 6-pack and not have a problem with enjoying a couple and not feeling like you got to hole up after one because it's just like, ugh. So I'm going to recommend it on drinkability. And last category is what I buy again, and this is just one of those seasonals that I don't have a need for it. It doesn't fit it into that seasonal box that I'm looking for. I really already got my malty beer fix with Oktoberfest. That's kind of my fault. I had a Oktoberfest beer every day for like 6 weeks, so that's a little bit on me. But it's just not really standing out. I'd have no problem drinking it. If there's nothing else on the menu, I would have a problem buying it. But there's so many other beers out there that I'll just look past this and get something else, most likely. So I will not be buying it again, so I will not be recommending it. But anyways, that is my review of Breckenridge Brewery Fine Colorado Ale's Christmas Ale. I don't think they say any blurbs about it. They got nothing about it, so that's all you get. But let me know if you've had this beer. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And so for myself and for this Christmas ale, take it easy.